We update you on the events leading up to the Battle of Whitney Ave.
And we recap the craziest moments of this year's Oscar ceremony. We are your source for Quinnipiac entertainment news. Welcome to this week's episode of Hashtag That. I'm Carrie Golden.
And I'm Alex Taglieri. Let's start by recapping the events the students went to this weekend.
I'm sure all of you know that last Friday was in fact the QU versus Yale men's ice hockey game. Tickets went on sale the Sunday before the actual game and sold out within seconds. However, for all those who couldn't get one, QU After Dark was there to the rescue. QU After Dark set up a live stream in the piazza where students could watch the game and enjoy food including Ray and Mike sandwiches, chicken wings, and mini melts. In addition to the food, they also had a raffle with trivia and prizes such as a signed hockey stick.
The Student Programming Board prepped students for the Yale game by hosting a Spirit Week filled with events meant to build school pride. Wednesday night was the Quinnipiac-themed paint night, where students could make their own version of the Arnold Bernard Library. An instructor gave step-by-step instructions to ensure that every student can paint a masterpiece. And on Thursday, SPB hosted Slapshot Snapshot outside of the Student Center. Boomer the Bobcat took pictures with students, and the organization gave out free merchandise and cupcakes. There was certainly no shortage of spirit when the week culminated with the annual Yale hockey game. Quinnipiac swept Yale in this year's Battle of Whitney Ave, but how well did the two schools perform off the ice?
Kirby Paulson and Kayla Heavey tested food from Hamden and New Haven and decided what town is the winner. Guys?
Thanks guys, it's Kayla. I'm here with Kirby and we're going to be testing some Hamden versus New Haven food. So let's see what we got.
Guess we'll start on this side, huh?
All right, this looks good.
This comes from, it doesn't. This comes from Yorkside Pizza in New Haven. It's right next to Toad's for those of you who I'm sure have been there.
Probably.
Could definitely use a little pizza with this grease.
Yeah,
but,
it's very greasy, but it kind of looks good.
Yeah.
Ready?
We differ in opinion. I don't want to sound too harsh, but it kind of tastes like a frozen pizza I'd get from Stop and Shop or something like that.
It does, but I kind of like it. I kind of enjoy this. I feel like the crust is really good.
There's a lot of moist texture to it. It's really not that. It's all right. It's all right.
It's definitely greasy for
It's
sure.
like keep it at 6, which is a little generous to be honest. I'm not gonna take another bite. Don't want to jack the calories up, but okay.
I kind of like it.
All right.
I'll give it an 8.
All right. Let's dive into the Toninos then.
Here we go.
Yeah, I'm just biased. I love Toninos. What are you gonna do?
No, it is
I mean,
definitely good.
I don't even know if I'm just gonna keep eating it. Though.
Just finish the slice and, then we'll review it. It's definitely good. Less greasy for sure, which is nice.
Better ingredients. Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to go with the 10 as I
10?
would.
Wow. Rated
No,
this
I'll
one
go
pretty
9.
high.
I'll go 9.
9?
I don't want to be a perfectionist. So
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's the perfect slice of pizza, but I would give it an 8.5, 9 as well.
yeah,
Definitely better than the
it's
other
up
one,
there.
though. All right, so now we're going to be trying some donuts. We have one from Whitney Donut and Donut Crazy. So, which one should we try first?
Let's go with Donut Crazy.
All right.
It's time to make the donuts and eat them too. Ha, wink.
Let's see how it tastes.
I expected more,
I did too.
to be honest. I mean,
really
it
did
looks
too.
a lot, not necessarily better than it tastes, but the presentation was pretty on par.
Yeah. I feel like the first thing I thought of when I bit into this was I just bought this at a carnival.
Yeah, like I kind of felt that.
Yeah.
That kind of weird fruity taste that comes with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not bad.
Yeah, it's not awful, but I have been to Donut Crazy before,
Yeah.
and I've definitely had better than this one.
It's definitely. I mean, their specialty donuts are pretty on point, but in
Yeah.
terms of this, 7-ish. Yeah.
I would even give it a 6.
Yeah, middle of the road.
I don't know about that one. Yeah. So let's try Whitney Donut now.
Window, let's do it. Yeah, that's just a good donut. Like,
Oh, I like this one. This one's better, I think.
significantly.
Yeah.
8.5.
Oh, easily.
Yeah.
If not like a 9.
Yeah. No, we're
That
not
one's good.
perfectionists, as we learned last time.
Exactly.
We don't throw tons out. So I think it's pretty clear that Hamden's the winner here.
Yeah, overall, I think with what we taste tested today, Hamden's for sure the winner.
Looks like Quinnipiac over Yale on this one off the ice too.
Yeah, right? So Go QU. You won yet again. But that is all we have. I hope you enjoyed us taste testing some food. Thank you for coming on, Kirby.
Absolutely. I enjoyed it just as much as they're going to enjoy it.
Yeah, right. So definitely try some of these foods, and back to you guys at the desk.
Last Saturday, students got the opportunity to be hypnotized, or at least watch it happen to their classmates. Comedian and hypnotist Eric Cand made a visit to QU thanks to QU After Dark. Before the event, students could get free insomnia cookies and beverages. The Academy Awards took place on Sunday, but if you missed the biggest award show of the year, don't worry.
John Welsh is here to recap the best and worst moments of the Oscars. John?
Hello, movie fans out there. I'm John with news following the 89th Annual Academy Awards. For starters, there was a very wide spread in terms of winner this time around. No clean sweeps for any one movie on offer. Some of the victories from the night are Casey Affleck, who won Best Actor in Manchester by the Sea, Emma Stone, who won Best Actress for La La Land, Zootopia won Best Animated Movie, and OJ Made in America for Best Documentary. Jimmy Kimmel brought his talk show host charm to the hosting seat, for example, featuring a mean tweets section like on his show, and on reenacting The Lion King with Lion nominee Sonny Pawar. Other gimmicks from the night include a tour bus unloading during the Oscars, allowing the passengers to meet stars firsthand. If that wasn't sweet enough for you, candy began falling onto the attending guests as filler between award announcements. The biggest news from the night came at the very end with the announcement of the Best Picture award. In an unfortunate slip-up, La La Land was declared the winner for Best Picture. In reality, Moonlight was the true winner of the Best Picture. The cast of La La Land had already taken the stage when the announcement was revised. No one's entirely sure why the mistake occurred. However, most look on it as an innocent, if humorous, mistake that made the night more tweet-worthy. That's all from me in the world of cinema. Back to the desk with Alex and Carrie.
Back, Brooke Riley is here with this week's entertainment news update.
And Alex and I test how well we know Oscar-nominated actors. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Rico?
Hello, Quinnipiac hockey fans, and welcome to the Neutral Zone.
Definitely St. Lawrence, and I think you're going to see the test coming up real soon.
They might be having a bit of an adjustment issue without that CBS line, but don't count them out.
At High Point Solutions Arena in Game 2 of Quinnipiac vs. Northeastern Series.
It's 9:30 Eastern, and you know what that means. Sports Pause is on the air.
Ball played up the middle. Iman Whalen with a little cheat off the pipe.
Preseason just boils down to going after another national championship and not necessarily focusing on the one before.
MJ, it is time for our favorite part of the show. It's the top 5 plays of the week, brought to you by B&D Deli, home of the Q-Dog.
Let's talk about the first play you want to break down.
Yeah, let's break it down right away.
But the one name I'm going to throw out there is a freshman, Mika Maples.
Coming up,
and hashtag that.
we are your source for Quinnipiac's entertainment news. Coming up on Bobcat Breakdown.
Coming up on Bobcat Breakdown.
And welcome into Studio 125.
So what? So what?
If you score 40 points in a basketball game, we all know you play Quinnipiac intramurals. We all know you love to shoot the rock.
Well, if you think that's the most ridiculous thing you've ever heard, what I'm about to say, I guess, is going to be pretty ridiculous in your book. But I'm going to say yes, there is a controversy.
Line, getting ready to punch the ball as it lands right in front of another Monument player.
There was another blooper during the Oscars that many people overlooked, and surprising developments in Selena Gomez's relationship with The Weeknd.
Brooke Riley has this week's entertainment news update.
Thanks, guys. It certainly has been an exciting week in the entertainment world. Let's get right to it. Selena Gomez and The Weeknd revealed that they are a couple back in January. However, it seems that only a month later, engagement speculations are already surrounding the famous couple. Selena was asked about her relationship with The Weeknd after she was spotted at LAX airport on her way to his Starboy Legend of the Fall world tour in Amsterdam. Selena seemed to avoid the question, but she's expected to join him for a couple more stops in Europe. Biggest Loser host Bob Harper is currently recovering from a heart attack that he suffered from. NBC released a statement that he confirmed that this occurred 2 weeks ago this past Sunday. He was working out in a gym in New York City when he suddenly collapsed. Luckily, there was a doctor at the gym who gave Harper CPR and used paddles to keep him alive until emergency service workers arrived. He woke up 2 days later in the hospital and remained there for 6 more days. Although he is based in LA, he will remain in New York City a little longer while doctors keep their eyes on him. And finally, in Oscar news, there was another mistake besides the one everyone's been talking about. A wrong photo was used during the Memoriam segment of celebrities that passed away over the course of the past year. The image of producer Jan Chapman was mistakenly used instead of a picture of costume designer Janet Patterson. Patterson, who was nominated for 4 Oscars, died in October. Chapman is still alive and working. Several names were left out that should have been included in the segment as well. The Academy has not yet commented on the tribute reel. That's all I have for this week's entertainment news. Now back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks, Brooke. Speaking of the Oscars, Alex and I are going to put our movie knowledge to the test by seeing who can guess the Oscar-nominated actor by a distorted picture of them.
I'm a little nervous. I'm a film major, so I think I'm about to embarrass myself.
All right, well, we'll see, Alex. Let's see
Okay.
the first picture. Oh,
All
my
right.
goodness.
Okay, it's a woman.
Yes, it is a woman.
Blonde.
Meryl
Meryl Streep.
Meryl Streep, yeah, Meryl Streep.
Great actress.
Are we right?
I
Yes,
think we
it
are.
is Meryl Streep.
Great Devil Wears Prada. Into
Oh
the
my gosh,
Woods,
one of my
Mamma
favorite
Mia.
movies. Yep.
Classic.
All right, let's see the next one. I'm going to say Nicole Kidman.
Yeah, you're definitely right.
Nicole Kidman. I know that redhead anywhere.
I don't think I've seen anything she's been in.
Really? You've never seen one movie?
I don't think so.
The only one that I really know is Bewitched, where her and Will Ferrell star in that movie. It's a remake of the old sitcom. She did a pretty good job. She's not one of my favorite actresses, but once in a while I'll see one of her films.
All right, I'll have to check it out.
All right.
Ryan Gosling?
Oh, Ryan Gosling. I know that man.
Love him.
Did you see La La Land,
I
Alex?
did. It was fantastic.
I have not had the opportunity to see it, but it's been nominated for so many awards, and it won a couple. I love Emma Stone. She's one of my favorite actresses, so I hope to see it
You
soon.
definitely should. The chemistry between her and Ryan Gosling was so, like, it just seemed real, even though it's not, unfortunately.
All right.
Emma Stone.
Emma Stone.
Perfect. Speaking of La La Land.
Yeah.
She's perfect.
She is. I love her. I was actually, for my 18th birthday, I wanted to see her on Broadway, actually, in the remake of Cabaret. So I was highly disappointed when I didn't get to see it. But she, I think, is a phenomenal actress, phenomenal
really is.
singer. She's one of my favorites.
Yeah. All right. Last one.
Denzel Washington, right? Is that what you think?
Yeah. Not
Alex.
I told you I was going to embarrass myself. I'm the worst film major. I don't see nearly enough movies.
All right. Well, one of the most talked about moments of the Oscars happened before the ceremony even began.
The red carpet always provides great clothing inspiration, as well as some fashion mishaps. Shanna McHarrison recaps the best and worst dressed.
Thanks, guys. So, of course, the awards are important on Oscar night, but something else that's really important, the fashion. So we're just going to jump right in, starting with Emma Stone, who won Best Actress for her role in La La Land. She went with a classic, old-time Oscar feel that matched her personality and her role. Now, Dakota Johnson, she looks like she stole Sandra Bullock's look in The Proposal. Here's a picture. I mean, I saw this. I did not love it. She gets one of my worst dressed. Dakota, you can be conservative without having to go with a look like that. Now, Taraji P. Henson, she never disappoints, and once again, she stole the show with a simple and classic look. The necklace and hair went seamlessly with the look, and she made her mark as one of the best dressed of the night. She was able to look timeless, yet still Oscar ready. Now, Scarlett Johansson, I love you, but this seemed way too casual for such an event. I thought this was a safe choice. Now, Janelle Monáe, if anyone else wore this dress, I probably wouldn't love it, but I mean, you can pull off anything. So there was a lot going on in this dress. We see there's a collar, a belt, there's rings. She even had a headpiece, but she was able to rock the red carpet as she always does at every award show. Now, she's also known for wearing black and white on the carpet, and she did this once again, just adding a little bit of sparkle, which I really appreciated because the Oscars are exciting. You need a little sparkle on that stage. Another person who can do no wrong, Viola Davis. She's stunned in this red Armani dress. It can be difficult to rock red on a red carpet, as many discuss, and seem literal with the look, but Davis always does it right. The Best Actress winner always turns heads with her work and her looks on the red carpet. Now, this reminded me of Katy Perry's Grammy dress, and not in a good way. I didn't love it when Katy Perry did it, and I did not love it when she did it either. There were feathers at the bottom. It kind of seemed ostrichy. It was confused, and I wanted more. Just because it's, you go with sparkles doesn't mean it's a great look for the Oscars. Now, moving right along to some men, we got to give them credit too. Dev Patel went with one of my favorite looks for men, which is combining a white jacket and shirt with black pants. And bonus points because he brought his mother as a date, which many people did this Oscars. Ruffles? Some hated this Ryan Gosling look and some loved it. He wore a Gucci suit, and whether you love it or hate it, Gosling knows how to work the red carpet. Now, Matt Damon looked put together and Oscar ready in this navy look. I give him one of the best dresses of the night. And finally, Mahershala Ali went with this standout all-black look. He won Best Supporting Actor for his role in Moonlight, but on the red carpet also won the prize for one of the best dress. He should thank whoever picked out his outfit. Now back to you guys at the desk.
From heavy topics like politics to lighter topics such as National Strawberry Day, there was a lot trending on Twitter this week.
Ryan Ansel explains it all in this week's trending topics.
Thanks, guys. I'm Ryan Ansel, and here are some trending topics from this week. We're going to start off with some politics to get your blood boiling. George W. Bush seems to be currently trending on Twitter. On Monday, the former president voiced a pretty apparent disagreement with current President Donald Trump, saying in a Today Show interview that the media is, quote-unquote, indispensable to democracy. Bush's remarks on the media could not have come at a better time. Since Trump's taken office, he's called numerous news outlets like CNN fake news, arguing that the mainstream media is conspiring to ruin his reputation by writing unflattering stories using made-up sources. My takeaways from the Bush interview are that the Republican Party is definitely changing, and there's a clear division in Trump and Bush's visions of modern America. This hints to the fact that Trump may find himself in some more holes this week, with everyone around him being so critical of the job he's done so far. At Pedro Americana tweeted, "I don't know what to think of a world where I agree with George W. Bush. A true enemy can redefine who your friends are." Others defended Trump's media crusades as the Tennessee GOP tweeted, "Dear liberals, George W. Bush is part of the establishment that Trump voters rejected. So yeah, you can have him back now." For some lighter news, Monday was National Strawberry Day. Hashtag National Strawberry Day trended on Twitter as @MyBigMoveUK tweeted this gif of a little turtle biting into a nice strawberry. @PopcornHorror tweeted, hashtag, "Did you know that animals biting into strawberries look like zombies eating human flesh?" Hashtag National Strawberry Day. Hashtag horror. Guess that might be true, but really that must take a certain mind to see a picture in that way. Last but not least, everyone was up in arms over the big Oscar flub on Sunday night. During the presentation for Best Picture, actor Warren Beatty announced La La Land as the winner when Moonlight was actually written on the card. It was definitely an awkward moment as the lovable host Jimmy Kimmel even had a hard time playing off the blunder. And as you can probably guess, Twitter went totally crazy. Hashtag Oscar fails and hashtag EnvelopeGate started trending as people decided to, unsurprisingly, take their anger out on their keyboards. @Zach818 tweeted, "Can't understand why people even watch the Oscars. Bunch of rich people patting themselves on the back for 3 hours. Google the winners." Some even used the mistake as an opportunity to make a political statement. Hashtag Oscars fail. "That's what you get for bashing our president all night." All caps, "losers," says Sebastian Lear, while @InfoCoolGuru tweeted, "These libs can't even keep envelopes straight, but want to lecture us about politics?" This isn't the first time there's been a mess-up like this on an awards show, as you can probably remember the Steve Harvey incident during Miss America back in 2015. Of course, Harvey himself felt obliged to tweet about this, tweeting, "Call me Warren Beatty, I can help you. Get through this." The Miss America Twitter also had some fun tweeting, "Have your people call our people. We know what to do." That's all for trending topics this week. I'm Ryan Ansel. Back to you guys in the studio.
When we come back, Carrie and I debate the biggest topics on campus.
What do we think about the Waker the Giant performer, and is the new logo an improvement over the last one? All this and more after the break. this and more.
Coming up on the Q30 Newscast.
For this week's debates, we're talking about controversies on our own campus, from Shuttles to the new logo. Let's get started. The Student Programming Board announced this year's Wake the Giant performance during the Yale game on Saturday, revealing that the DJ Tiesto would be this year's spring artist. The electronic artist is very different from the performers in past years, such as Fetty Wap and Jason Derulo, which led to mixed reactions from students. We asked students what they thought about Tiesto coming to Quinnipiac. Let's see what they had to say.
Tiesto is like kind of old.
We're super excited.
Yeah. I think it'll be fun. I don't know who he is. I don't know who that is, so.
Yeah, I don't know. Everyone's excited. I've never listened to his music, but I'm sure it's going to be great. It'll be good. Fetty Wap was good, so this is another big guy.
All right, Kara, you can go first. What do you think of Tiesto as the performer?
Well, I've never been to Wake the Giant, so as a freshman, I'm just excited for the concert in general. I don't really know Tiesto that well, but it could have been anybody and I'd still be excited just because I've never been to Wake the Giant. But my roommate, in fact, actually her dad is head of public safety and he's the fire marshal. And so once it was finally revealed to everyone who it was, since he knew a long time ago, we kind of asked him a little bit about what was going to be going on at Wake the Giant, and he filled us in on some of the stuff. Apparently there might be some confetti, some strobe lights, and different things going on just because everything had to be approved through him. So I'm really looking forward to Tiesto coming to Quinnipiac.
Yeah, I think he's going to do a good job, no doubt about that, and it will be very exciting. But I'm just not as excited as I was about Tiesto as I was about Fetty Wap last year. I went last year, I loved it. It was really great to hear songs that I've been listening to all year be played for the whole school, but I just don't know Tiesto that well. I only know one, maybe two songs by him, and I don't think I'd pay money for it. You do have to pay about $20, at least it was last year, and I don't think I'd want to pay money to hear someone that I don't know that well, but I think it'll still be great.
Yeah, me too. So up until last year, QU students have had the opportunity to take the shuttles into Hamden. The town of Hamden and the university had some unsolved problems, which resulted in the termination of shuttles going to Hamden. Recently, President Leahy gave the town of Hamden $1.4 million to allow for students to go back to the stores in the town rather than always having to go to New Haven. New Haven features stores such as Walmart, Apple, Urban Outfitters, and J. Crew. Hamden, on the other hand, offers Kohl's, TJ Maxx, Bed Bath & Beyond, and Old Navy. Let's see what students have to say about the new shuttle routes.
Probably North Haven. I've never been to the Hamden one, just North Haven.
Probably Hamden because it's closer. I guess you could say North Haven's nice and all, which it is really nice, but Hamden's nice too. So, and also it's closer for the shuttles to run back and forth. So probably Hamden, yeah.
Probably Hamden because there are a lot more places to get things, and I think we go there way more than we go to North Haven, right?
Yeah, I've never shuttled to Hamden, but I have to North Haven because it's so much closer, so it'd probably be easier to shuttle to Hamden.
All right, Alex, so what do you think about the new shuttle routes?
I'm all for it. I wasn't here when the shuttles did go to Hamden, but I think it'll be so much more efficient. It's closer than it is to North Haven or New Haven. There's plenty of shops. There's Panera, which I love. I would go every day if I could.
Yeah, same.
There's ShopRite. There's the Walmart over there. So I think it has everything you need. And it'll really help because it'll give us better relationships with the town. I think it's going to be a win-win for everyone.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, Alex. There's definitely more stores, so everyone's not just like, oh, there's nothing new at Target or there's nothing new at Urban Outfitters. There's more variety, and like you said, I definitely agree that it will bring in more money for the town of Hamden, hopefully build a better relationship, and then maybe in the future they can help us, expand our university or do something along those lines
I
as
think
well.
It's a step in the right direction.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. Moving on to the next debate, Quinnipiac has changed its logo for the second time in a year. With this change, it stuck to its new font on the text for Quinnipiac, but went back to a more classic design on the text for university. The change was a response to outrage from students over the font change before, as well as the lowercase u in the previous logo. Some say this was an improvement, while others thought it was a step in the wrong direction. Let's hear what students had to say.
I'm a freshman, so I kind of like the new logo better just because I wasn't really aware of the old logo.
Part of me kind of likes the classic look that the new logo brings. It almost makes it seem like we've been a university and established for a long time with like kind of like the retro 80s look to it. But I don't know. I'm personally a fan of like a more classic, or not classic, more like a modern, chic, contemporary look.
I like the new one. Yeah, I like the newer one with the capital U and everything. So kind of made the whole university capital, which was, I thought it looked good. So.
All right, you could take this one first. What do you think about the new logo?
I don't like it, Alex. I don't like it. First of all, I think we've changed the logo in the past couple of years. I mean, I'm only a freshman. I've only been here since August. But I think in that time span, we've changed it too many times. So I just don't think that the font is cohesive with the rest of, the Quinnipiac looks one way and then University looks like the other. So I think it's Quinnipiac University. It should all look the same. I mean, I know a lot of students didn't like the lowercase u, but I think just the way we've changed it so many times is a little bit ridiculous.
Yeah, it kind of gives you whiplash, all the changes.
Yeah,
it's hard to keep up with. But
I know, especially as a tour guide, I don't know what the right logo is, and I always want to make sure I have the right kind of Quinnipiac gear on when I give my tours to everyone. And if we keep changing things, it makes it hard to, keep everyone up to date on the university.
Yeah, I mean, I like it. I think it's an improvement. It's not perfect. I really like the original logo we had, but the new font is definitely more professional, and I appreciate the capital U, but I don't know. The original is always going to be my favorite for me because it's just what I knew first. But okay, so last time you were on #, you did a ranking of your favorite Disney original movies.
I did.
This time I want to hear your ranking of Disney songs.
All right, Alex. I've been waiting all night for this.
All right. Top 3.
All right, my top 3 songs. So number 3, I chose "I'll Make a Man Out of You" from Mulan.
Yeah.
I think that, well, first of all, Mulan is one of my favorite movies. Came out the year I was born. But I think the song is very empowering. It's also really catchy. It's one of those ones I know all the words to. I
gets stuck in
absolutely
your
love
head,
singing it.
definitely.
Yeah, it gets really stuck in your head. And before the show, you saw I was singing it, and I have to do all the karate moves along with it. So it's one of my favorites. I could not put it in my top.
Very high energy.
Yes.
Love it. Good
Exactly.
pick.
All right, you ready for my number 2?
I'm ready.
I chose "Friend Like Me" from the classic Disney movie Aladdin.
Yep.
Love, love, love this song. It was also my brother's favorite song growing up too, so we share that in common.
Very nice.
It's very catchy and upbeat. There's great instrumentals, so you can picture the entire orchestra in the song while it's going on. I love the genie. Robin Williams did a fantastic job as the genie. It's just such a catchy song, and when you watch the movie, there's so much going on while the song is playing that it's just hard not to love, in my opinion.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that pick. Aladdin is one of my favorites, and I really want to see it on Broadway because I heard they do that song really well. So hopefully we can go and
maybe, Alex. All right, so my top song is "When You Wish Upon a Star" from Pinocchio. Couldn't not pick that. So I think this is my number 1 song because it's the basis for what all Disney creations are built on. It's basically, the meaning is believing in the unbelievable and making dreams come true and living in your own fantasy land. So this song actually makes me tear up every single time I hear it in the park. So I just love this song. It's a timeless classic, and it really is the basis for everything Disney.
It's like the theme song for Disney.
It is. It really is.
So you know what Carrie's favorite Disney song is, and it's a great pick. But what songs would Q30 members pick as their favorite? Let's see what they had to say in this week's selfie video.
Hey, Shannon and Mike here, giving you our favorite Disney songs. Mike, what's yours?
Mine is "I Want to Be Like You" from The Jungle Book.
Mine would either be Colors of the Wind from Pocahontas or I'll Make a Man Out of You from Mulan. But if I had to choose one, I'm going to go with Pocahontas. Unreal song. You confident in your choice?
100%.
I think mine's better, but it's alright. It's still good.
No chance.
What's up, Cullen Ronan here. My favorite Disney song is "Just Around the River Bend" from Pocahontas. Absolutely love that track.
My favorite Disney song is "Son of Man" from Tarzan.
Hey, it's Brooke. I think my favorite Disney song of all time is "Part of Your World" from The Little Mermaid. It's a classic song, brings back a lot of memories from when I was young, and it's just an all-around really good song.
Hey, it's Marissa, and my favorite Disney song is "Beauty and the Beast."
That's all we have this week For #that, be sure to follow us on Twitter and Instagram at #thatQU for the latest updates.
And you can watch every episode on our website at q30television.com. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.